according to Matthew. When Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of King Herod, behold, Magi from the east arrived in Jerusalem, saying, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews? We saw his star at his rising, and we have come to do him homage." When King Herod heard this, he was greatly troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. Assembling all the chief priests and the scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. They said to him, "In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it has been written through the prophet, 'And you, Bethlehem, land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah, since from you shall come a ruler, who is to shepherd my people Israel.'" Then Herod called the Magi secretly and ascertained from them the time of the star's appearance. He sent them to Bethlehem and said, "Go and search diligently for the child. When you have found him, bring me word, that I too may go and do him homage." After their audience with the king, they set out, and behold, the star that they had seen at its rising preceded them, until it came and stopped over the place where the child was. They were overjoyed at seeing the star, and on entering the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother. They prostrated themselves and did him homage. Then they opened their treasures and offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed for their country by another way. The Gospel of the Lord. The Epiphany focuses on the events following Jesus' birth. It is important to note that there is no mention of the number of magi or wise men that come to visit Jesus. It's not until later tradition we can deduce the number of magi to 3 because of the 3 gifts presented to Jesus: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Hence we have the Christmas song, "We Three Kings." The event shows Christ's kingship over all the nations, as the Magi have come from various parts of neighboring regions, Persia, and so on and so forth. God's reign doesn't just encompass all of Israel, but all of the world and really all of the universe. The gifts themselves also have a significant meaning. Each gift that the Magi brings to Jesus represents some aspect of Jesus Christ. The gold signifies Jesus' royalty and kingship. The myrrh, which is used traditionally to anoint priests and to prepare bodies for their burial, represents Jesus' humanity. More specifically, Jesus' humanity during his passion and his death. Finally, the frankincense, which is used in the worship of God, represents Jesus' divinity. However, these gifts that the Magi bring to Jesus can also give meaning to our own daily lives as Christians who profess our faith in the Son of God. The golden treasures that is brought to Jesus represents our daily lives, which we offer to the Lord. Gold, which is shiny and pleasant to look at, reflects the wisdom of Jesus, which we must bring to the world as well as we live our lives as Christians. The frankincense is our own prayer and adoration which rises up to God. And we see incense burned during the Mass on major solemnities as well. And the smoke, just like our own prayers, rise up to the heavens for God to receive. Finally, the myrrh can be representative of our self-sacrifices that we offer every single day, no matter how big or small they may be. This coming Sunday, the Epiphany, it grants us an opportunity to reflect on the gifts that we bring to Jesus and to his church, material and spiritual. How can we increase those gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh and offer them to the Lord as we begin this new year?